And fellas, I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of YAKUZA 3, and in today's episode I think we're going back to Okinawa, but let's see what Data has to say. Be careful there under Kiryu for a small island. There are sure gonna be a lot of people there who wanna mess you up. The Hakuko, the CIA, just stay safe, will you? I'll do my best. I think there's a point in the game where you just keep going between Okinawa and Kamurocho. I think there was like a side quest that begins in Okinawa and then ends in Kamurocho, and we haven't done anything like that. HLA, nice work here, son. I'm really grateful that you agreed to help catch the hitman in Okinawa. What do you mean I didn't agree to anything like that? I wanted to let you know that the HLA office in Okinawa received info on a hitman in downtown Ryukyu. When you're in downtown Ryukyu, stop by the Ryukyu Shogi under the blah blah blah. One of my men there will fill you in on the details. Sorry for the trouble. Well, we don't have any side quests appearing on the map, but I'm pretty certain this one I don't even want to do. This one takes place in Okinawa. This one's in Okinawa as well. Where the fuck? The guy sitting next to me at the sushi bar recommended a tuna fund. Should I invest? I don't think Minazima's homeless, but I should check out Park Boulevard just in case. Alright, now the guy who sits in a restaurant that I gotta talk to, he's over there if I'm not mistaken. I was talking about Godzilla last episode. I brought it up at the end, and I just remembered I actually watched another Godzilla movie called Son of Godzilla. It was a very fun movie, similar to Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, where it was like a fun adventure movie, more than it was like a good Godzilla movie. Yeah, sure, I'll fucking invest. If that makes you shut the fuck up and make the quest disappear from my list. Well, I do like tuna. Alright, I'll invest. I'm selling shares at 10,000 yen a piece. How many shares would you like? A fucking 100. How much that would be? I don't know. Let's go with 100. My goodness, 100 shares? Thank you very much indeed. Now if you'll just fill out this application here. Perfect. Now that's settled. I just need your payment. I paid him 1,000,000 fucking yen. I'll send out status updates on my tuna farm via email. That'll be something to look forward to, eh? And I got scammed. I'm off to find some more investors. Thanks again. I'll see you around. Didn't even get my sushi. What the fuck? Well, there we go. I just spent 1,000,000 on nothing. Awesome. 1,000,000 just quest would fuck off. On another quest? You piece of shit. I hate you. Where the fuck is Park Boulevard? It's not Park Boulevard, it's this street. Alright, I guess we're going to that fucking... Let's go talk to that guy one more time, see if he has something to say. If I talk to that guy, I'll just simply get... nothing. I know it has information, but it doesn't fucking give me much. And the sister of the guy that went to prison. I'm just assuming this guy was... Fuck, he did commit the murder. Fuck that guy. I'm not gonna prove him innocent. He can prove himself innocent if he fucking wants to. Actually, I take that back, he can't. He's in prison. Whatever, fuck him anyway. God damn it. Nice fucking shirt, though. Okay, very nice. I think your outfit. What are you, a boss fight? Oh, I love how hard-hitting Kiryu is. It's hard like a fucking truck. Yeah, in this movie, there's a island. And on this island, there's a bunch of experiment being carried out by this crew. And I don't know where out of a plane jumps out a guy who's an reporter, and he just claims that, oh, I'm gonna join your crew and report on whatever the fuck you're doing. For no reason. What the fuck is this guy's problem? Oh, excuse me. Did I just get pickpocketed? That was a pickpocketer. Damn it, he took 40,000 yen out of my wallet. The other guy took 1,000,000 yen out of my fucking wallet, and I fucking willingly gave it to him. It's an old man. Do you think he runs fast? Why would an old man... Oh my god, he's dropping money as he runs. I already missed some. Fuck. That sucks. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Whatever, just give me back my money. What? No way, I think I dropped it. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. Found it, was here all along. This is all I got. Thanks. Well, I'll catch you later. Man, you can never let your guard down with people like that around. Is this really the whole fucking quest? I just got fucking pickpocketed and that's it? What a shitty fucking side quest. Oh, another one. Fuck this game. Why is it doing that? Just fucking give me them all at once so I can fucking see how many fucking side quests there are. The payphone's ringing. Wonder who's on the other side. I'm starting to think maybe you actually can call phone booths. And not just call from phone booths. I don't know. Hello? We've taken someone important to you. What? If you want it back, buy an Italian necklace at Remarge. Bring it to the phone booth in front of Popo on Showa Street. What have you taken? I suggest you move quickly. Now I gotta go to the other fucking side of the town? He said to buy an Italian necklace and bring it to a phone booth. Well, first of all, I gotta go to Park Boulevard. And it sucks. This really fucking sucks. Yeah, and on this island there's a bunch of researchers and they're launching balloons into the air that are meant to like reduce the temperature of this tropical island by just like freezing it and making snow fall from the sky. Oh no, I see what this guy's up to. Fuck off. Yeah, and then this guy shows up and shit and he joins the crew for some reason. And then he finds like a jungle girl who lives on that island. And then like a bunch of like this like big praying mantises on the island, but they're like the size of a human. But after they do their first experiment, not only do they mess up their base from the outside, because they do something goes wrong, and instead of triggering snow, they made instead they made like an acid rain fall from the sky, which messed up and it was like radioactive, which messed up the island, and made praying mantises grow up to be like enormous. So now we have a fucking rival to Godzilla. Oh yeah, the whole movie begins with like some pilots noticing Godzilla going to that island. Well, that just implies that Godzilla's on that island. It's not that important, really. I got a bat. Where's my gloves, though? Yeah, and this movie's really kind of like Godzilla versus Sea Monster. I think this movie is better at representing Godzilla, though, because in that movie Godzilla was pretty shitty. In this movie Godzilla also looks really ugly and it's pretty shitty, but it's more interesting because the praying mantises uncover an egg of baby Godzilla, who turns out is like friends with the jungle girl, even though he just hatched from an egg. Unless that was supposed to be like part of her backstory. I don't know, maybe it was. And he hatches from an egg, he has a little fight with the mantises, he ends up being beaten up by them, and then real Godzilla shows up, kills 2 of the 3 praying mantises, the other one leaves. And he takes baby Godzilla with him, and there's a bunch of scenes where like Godzilla's trying to teach baby Godzilla how to do stuff, like how to use his atomic breath, how to roar, and he's just like patting him on the head. It's just so many scenes of Godzilla and baby Godzilla hanging out together like a family. They're really cute. and kind of stupid. And also, for some reason, after the Jungle Girl, he becomes friends with the scientist and the reporter guy. His name was Goro, by the way, just like Majima's name. He had really cool Hawaiian shirts. This summer, I was buying Hawaiian shirts and walking around in them, and he had really cool ones, like a yellow one and a red one that looked almost exactly the same as mine. That looked very similar to Kiryu's Hawaiian shirt that I forgot he had at the beginning of this game. I wish he still had it. You are. Kiryu-san, is that really you? Oh, it's the Mars fighter. That's right, I was looking for him. It's me. You know, geez, I haven't seen you in ages. Remember? I'm Misawa. From the Mars fighters, we gotta get out of that mess together 2 years ago, right? Hey, that was your mess. It was your mess to begin with. Hey, don't just shut me down. At least I do it with a solid comeback, would you? Like, you two were the ones who messed with me. Get some wordplay in there. Fucking said almost exactly the same thing. Also, what the fuck you want? Well, you haven't changed much. You're still fucking annoying. Anyway, I heard you've been missing for about a year. For about half a year. I can't read. Where'd you hear that? I ran into Katagawa earlier. You got him worried. He's been looking for you. Hey, hold on a sec. Is that true? Yeah. Once Kitagawa heard Minamizawa was in Kamurocho, he dropped everything and came straight here. Hey, Minamizawa, buddy, you probably ought to head back, huh? Since the Katagawa's worried sick about you. That's right, man. You don't have to be stubborn. Just go find your friend, apologize, and get back to being a team. Get off my back, I'm Minamizawa, the Mars fighter. Why should I apologize to my equal, my partner, just 'cause we ain't a team anymore? Besides, now that I'm gone, Katagawa's doing better than ever. Even if I went back, there's no way our old agency would let us get back together. I'd just be dragging him down. But he's the fucking straight man. You're the funny guy, right? It's clear Katagawa wants to do Manzai with me. Whatever. Fuck, had a stroke. Fucked up. Hey, hold it, Kiryu-san. You're gonna call him, are you? That's what I promised him. Now that I found you, I have to let him know. I can't let you do that. I mean, I can't face him right now. Fine. If you're so set on calling him, I guess I got no choice. Sorry, Kiryu-san, but it's time for a real punchline. What makes you think that you would win against me? Given that last time we fought, last time we met. Actually, I don't remember that I fucking had to kill someone. There we go, a bike to the dick should be enough. Convince this guy to shut the fuck up. Oh, why didn't you guys help me? Have you seen this guy? He ain't just some street thug. Only you'd be stupid enough to pick a fight with a real beast, Minamizawa. Why do I even pay you guys? He pays them for what, being his friends? At Kitagawa, I found your friend. Around West Park. You'll see us when you get there. I'll be waving a bike. How am I gonna face him? Why did he laugh anyway? It's nothing more worthless than a manzai comedian who can't manzai. I don't know what the fuck is manzai. Kitagawa knows exactly how you feel. What? Kitagawa's always wanted to do more manzai just like you. He's been looking for you all this time. Kiryu-san, you gotta help me. Would you play the straight man to my funny man? After so long out of the game, my comedy edge might have gotten rusty. I gotta shapen up. If I can't even hack a joke, I'll never be able to look Kitagawa in the eye again. Why me? Because I'm the straightest man that there ever was. I'm begging you, man. I don't want to run anymore. I'm gonna get back into comedy if it kills me. Please? You're my last chance to get Manzai groove back. Just think... Just this once. Thanks a million. I'm gonna charge you $1 million. Here we go. Give me something snappy, reactive. You know what I mean? Did I ever tell you I've been training for a marathon across Japan? Here we go. Come back to that. So God, that one stung. The sadistic comeback, huh? Well, I guess that's one technically a classic here. The brutal comeback deserves a reward. I don't know what the fuck he wanted me to say. All of my answers were kind of stupid. What are you doing? Oh, well, I really don't give a shit. He told me this never needed Kitagawa. That's the only reason I've been on the stupid drama and talk shows. I don't want anyone to forget the Mars fighters. All it took was a couple blogs saying we can't improv, and our reaction were too weak, and you just ran off. Oh, he hated criticism. Kind of like the guy who made uh, Fez. Fred Fish, I believe his name was. Sounds so fucking dumb. Was that his name? No, it couldn't be. Fred Fish was a fucking humongous entertainment character, Freddy Fish. Couldn't be the real guy who made Fez. But people made fun of him on the internet and he quit. Like a little fucking bitch. I thought you wanted to do Manse with me, and now you give up after one or two schmucks heckle up? Ah, whatever. Where'd the sound go? Hello? Kitagawa. Where's the sound? Anyway, since there's no sound and the camera's spinning like crazy, we entered the crazy carousel. That's gonna finish what I was saying about Godzilla. What part I was at? Yeah, and they went to her cave instead and made it their base of operation. I don't know how the fuck it works. Because I assumed to launch another balloon, which is what they wanted to do, you would have to be at the base where the balloon is launched from. And I guess they could do it remotely from a different location, which makes no sense in my opinion. Given that this movie takes place in the 60s, I don't think remote controlled computers were, I don't know, maybe they were a thing, but they weren't this advanced, where you could just move them to a different place and they would work just like normal. Yeah, a bunch of other cool shit happens, like the reporter and the jungle girl, name I forgot, get into trouble with a giant spider that also got showed up, and then Godzilla and Baby Godzilla end up facing off against the praying mantis. Who I forgot what happened to the big praying mantis, the last one. I think it just got defeated at some point, and a giant spider showed up, which you know what? They're not very interesting because they're just a giant praying mantis and spider, but compared to Baby Godzilla and Godzilla, which you can obviously fucking tell that these are just people in shitty looking suits. Praying mantis and the spider monster, they looked fucking awesome because they were probably like like either animatronics or they were like puppet on string puppets. And if they were string puppets, that they were fucking cool looking as fuck. They look really cool. And yeah, and then they launched another balloon. This time it was successful and didn't ended up making the whole island radioactive. This time it actually made snowfall. And Spider died. I forgot how he died. I think Godzilla just killed it, but I forgot what the fuck he did. And everybody makes it off the island because they managed to contact somebody, and a submarine shows up to pick them up for some reason. And they freeze the island, and Godzilla and Baby Godzilla stay there, and they get frozen. Which I don't think lizards I don't think lizards live in cold environments. So I don't know if they want to actually kill Godzilla. Godzilla would just freeze to death. Also, the reporter guy says that they are going into hibernation, as if now all of a sudden he's an expert on Godzilla. He never said anything like, "Oh, I'm an expert on Godzilla, that's why I'm here. I heard Godzilla's going this way." Oh, not to mention, I watched a version of this movie that had an English dub and subtitles. And the subtitles sometimes said something completely different than the dub did. So that was pretty shitty. Like, I think one time, like they referred to the big spider as Spider, but the subtitles called it something completely different, like the spider had a name. Something started with a K. It's fucking weird. And so dual friendship turned to love. Their married couple-style manzai routine gave birth to years of joyous laughter. Where the fuck did the music go? Wait. Why am I stuck getting married to you? Ha ha ha, oh crap. You guys laughed? I didn't. Curious Town, this will be the second time you saved us. Thanks for everything. Hey, we make a pretty good team. Maybe we oughta form a comedy trio. What do you say? Please, no. Haha. Whatever. Fucking get the fuck out of my sight. Hope you don't come back in the fourth one. The funny thing about the fourth one is that you play as 4 different characters. And I think at the very end, the game makes you play as Kiryu. Right? I don't want to go there. I want to actually go here. There's only 3 fucking taxis in this whole city? It's awful. Meant to go to La Marche and buy a necklace, right? Maybe I should use these taxis more fucking often. Traveling from one side of the city to another. And I gotta bring it here. Alright, I'm figuring this shit out. I got it. Get missed store. Get the fuck out of my way. Don't make me call you slurs. No, I think I told him about the bag or something. The fuck I was supposed to buy? A necklace. There it is. What is this thing? Yeah. What is this thing in my equipment? Thanks. Could fucking find the door myself. What is this? Minamizawa's autograph. Should I equip it? One of those. God knows what the fuck it's supposed to be. Alright, I got a necklace. Let's bring it to this stupid fucking phone booth that I often finished episodes at. Another ringing phone. It's the same guy. Guess I'll pick it up. I see you bought the Italian necklace. It'll look good on you. Next, buy a monogrammed bag from the marsh. Wait, what he asked me to bring? Kiryu, can you remind me? So how long is this? 22 minutes. Who is this guy? It was pretty noisy on his end of the phone. Maybe somewhere crowded? He said I should buy a monogram bag. Monogrammed bag, okay. Don't know what the fuck that's about. So another movie that I mentioned how I couldn't find was Godzilla vs. Gigan. I found it. So this might be the last Godzilla movie that I will fucking watch because was the only one. Oh, they go to Europe. Europe fucking sucks. Why would anybody want to go there? Yeah. Alright. What was I doing? I bought a bag and I was told to go in front of the batting center. I had to go and take care of some shit. Had to scan some other documents and make it into a PDF because I'm the only one who knows how to do that. So here we are. Let's get a fucking taxi. Let's go over there before we go to Okinawa. Episode was 20-something minutes when I checked, so I'm gonna try to keep it short. I mean, I don't have to keep it short. I just would prefer if it didn't went over in a fucking hour again. Oh, Fatso, what? You having trouble catching up? Oh shit, maybe you should have gone to the gym, not the fucking burger joint, piece of shit. Look, there is a fucking phone booth. Seeing how this quest plays out so far, I imagine they could also tell me to go buy another item and go in front of the and go to the phone booth in front of Millennium Tower. Or they could also make me revisit phone booths I've already been to. It's probably gonna suck dick. I bet by the end somebody shows up and asks me to give all the shit I bought. Give all the shit I bought to them. I mean, they said they kidnapped someone close to me. They're full of shit. Who could they have fucking kidnapped around here? What? Rikia? I see you bought them whatever bag. A man of such wealth must be used to these luxuries. There's some sort of sound in the background. I know I've heard that before. Now I want you to get 200,000 yen together. Bring the money, the necklace, and the bag to the parking lot behind the Millennium Tower. Immediately, if you please. If you don't show up, well, you know the consequences, don't you? I mean, I don't recognize the fucking sound. What is this, a bunch of cards? I mean, I do have the money. I probably will end up not having to give the money to him. I'll beat the shit out of him like I usually do. And then they will pay me to leave them alone. And then I'll have all this stupid fucking trash in my equipment that I'll probably go to sell. And then we'll take a cab, go back to Okinawa, back to the fun part of the game, because let's be honest, I'm sick of this fucking city. Oh look, my very fucking scary looking kidnappers, I guess. Hey, I take it you're the schmuck who picked up. And you're the guys who called. Hand over whatever you bought. What about what you took from me? Don't know what you're talking about. We just heard some chump was coming with a lot of valuables on him. Some chump? If you ain't gonna hand it over nicely, we're just gonna have to pry it off you. Yeah, see? I played too many of these games. I know exactly how these fucking quests will play out. It's kinda weird. I didn't run into a lot of these quests that we're doing on my first playthrough of this game. Like this one I never even run into. I think I unlocked this quest because I invested in tuna. So perhaps this is because I didn't invest in tuna on my first playthrough. I didn't unlock this quest. It's worth doing these quests because I get XP from them. You know what, looking at the size of that guy in the red jacket, I guess they could have expect to win. This guy's like actually bigger than me. But I'm curious. I don't lose. God, he never said you'd be so tough. He didn't know who I was. There was a similar quest in Yakuza 0 where Majima had to bring a gun to a phone booth, but I, for the love of me, couldn't find a fucking gun in the game. So I then never finished it. What do you mean he never said? Who's giving you instructions? Our boss. He calls the marks and send him over here, and we pick him up. He makes random calls to payphones and tell whoever answers he has something important of theirs. Anybody stupid enough to believe him, boss has him buy things around town, then we take it off of him. So when he said he took something important from me, never existed. He just make it all up. I fucking knew it. Whoever believed him winds up here. That's a cruel scam. Where's this boss of yours? Also, I guess he did have to have some kind of insight of where I was. Like he had to have access to security cameras around town because he knew exactly when to call when I approached the phone booth. I couldn't have picked up the phone if he didn't call me at first. Also, I didn't know you can actually make phone calls to phone booths. I thought that was impossible. You could only make phone calls from phone booths. Well, if I know, probably figured out what happened already. I bet he skipped town. By now, he's long gone. And so are we. Is this quest continuing in Okinawa? That's where he skipped town to. Looked like they were pretty anxious to get out of here, and their boss is on the run too, if what they say is true. So in the end, they haven't even taken anything from me. What a weird scam. Well, but they didn't fucking got to beat the shit out of their boss. So the guy is still on the loose, probably still calling people and telling them to buy shit. I'm gonna go to a what's it called? Pawn shop. Sell some of this dog shit I bought. along with some of the garbage I just simply had in my equipment for some reason. You know what? I would love to see how would people react if you just acted like video game characters do when you run around town. Like you would run into shit, you would just like jump. Like instead of walking around like a fence, you would just like climb it. Run into people, be an asshole, just run full sprint everywhere.
Yes, sir.
I bet some stupid fucking prank channel did that already. I want to look it up actually now. Now, I thought his fucking autograph would at least sell for a lot. What is this 50 fucking... I'm gonna keep it, fuck you. If I ain't gonna fucking get a lot of money from it, I'm gonna have the satisfaction of having this unique item in my equipment. This one-of-a-kind item nobody is gonna give to me ever again. I think so, at least. I got it. Let's go back to Okinawa and just fucking get the fuck out of here. I'm absolutely sure. You gotta be kidding me. I needed money for that? What if I didn't have the money? I'd be stuck in this city? Date-san, please. Lend me money. Don't be like that. Oh look, we're back, just like that. Yeah, I actually do like the Swallow Witcher drink. I promised Tamiya I'd save Toma from Koji Kazama and the CIA. First things first, I need to find Toma. So I want to stop by the orphanage first. The kids will be thrilled to know I'm back in town. Oh my god, look at the amount of fucking side quests I already see. Sada from the tuna fund here, how have you been? The tuna farming couldn't be going better and we're raising some real whoppers. These farm-raised tuna are fatter and tastier than the wild kind. Okinawa tuna fund, blah blah blah. I guess he didn't scam me, he actually does have a fucking tuna farm. The tuna fund, come to think of it, I did invest in something by the name back in Kamurocho, like at the beginning of this fucking episode. Hatsumichi Norm, downtown Ryukino, Okinawa. That's not far from here at all. I'll have to head over there later. What the fuck? Look how many side quests there are, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Jesus Christ, not to mention the side quests I already had. Fuck it, I'm going back home. We're gonna do... Next episode, we're gonna run around here, fucking take care of all this dumb shit. Where he wanted me to go with the tuna fund? I hope it's... Email... Smack of Mac. Fucking love Mac. How's it swinging, Kiryu-san? Just wanted to fill you in on some juicy deeds I slurred up and the other day. You know Hatsumushi? Yeah, tons of interesting looking people roaming around there, let me tell you. Speaking of, there's this old dude you want to try to find. Just consider it. Concentrate real hard once you get to take in the glory. Word on the street is you gotta press R3 button to concentrate. Well, that said, there's this old dude you might want to try. You know Hatsumachi, yeah? At least this map is small. Hatsumachi. I don't know. Oh, there you go. It's over here. Alright, so first of all, I want to go to the Mahjong parlor that's over here. If I recall correctly, I was told to come here and an HLA person would be here. There you go, that's him. The HLA member that Ibuki emailed me about must be the guy over there. Can I switch back to my Hawaiian shirt? It looked way better in it. There's music in the background, you hear that? It's pretty cool. Nice beat. Do you have a minute? Sure, how can I help you? My name's Kiryu. I was sent here by Ibuki up in Kamurocho. Oh, so you're Kiryu-san. Ibuki-san told me all about you. He said you could help us catch the Reapers here. Right, do you have any info on any of the hitmen yet? Yeah, I do. Before that, though, would you like to learn how to... I already know that. The man without a past. Wields knives. Like I do. When I'm making a fucking breakfast. I'm wielding a knife. What is he, British? Wielding a fucking knife out on the streets? Alright, missed this fucking place if I'm being honest. Kind of a change of pace from the fucking Camarocha that I've been to so much. Oh yeah, golf course, I forgot about it. Last time I've been to the golf course, I couldn't figure out how the fuck to play the minigame and I was fucking mad, so I didn't do it. So I'm not gonna do it again. Fuck the golf course. What the fuck do people want from me? There's even a quest here. A thinly aged Mac. What's up, curious son? Word on the street is you've been busting heads left and right down in Okinawa. How do I know? I just do. Haha, don't ask a man to share his secrets. I haven't even fight anyone yet. BT Dubs, I've been peeping this YAKUZA series on TV lately, and it's off the hook. But that's not what I wanted to tell you, pal of mine down in Okinawa said there's some asshole plastered out of his mind over Hatsumichi. And let me tell you, not all drunks are created equal. Yeah, that's the same street, right? So two of Max's, Mac. Yeah, I said his name right, Max. Shots I have to take are in the same area. My kids, I missed you so fucking much. Good lord. So many of you, Jesus. Forgot how many of you I had. Oh yeah, him. He's my sworn brother. I can't believe he never comes back in 4 or 5. If I learned anything about Yakuza from these games, is that having a sworn brother is a pretty big fucking deal. And the fact that this guy just doesn't come back after this game, it's really weird. Unless he does in 6. I fucking hope so. Maybe I should just play 6 immediately. I thought I would play Astrobot and beat it, and maybe then Wreckfest and some other games, and Zone of the Enders, some other games I wanted to play, but fuck it, maybe I'll just play Yakuza 6. How are you doing, Nakahara? Never been better. I'll take more than a few little bits of metal to drag me down. Aniki, did you learn anything else about the guy who saved me? Yeah, he's actually the brother of the man who raised me as a kid, and apparently he works for the CIA. The CIA fucking A? Wait, the same guy was there when I was started down the other side of the barrel. What's the CIA get out of shooting me, though? They're here on a mission. Can't really say much more than that, but them wanting the deed to Morning Glory land has something to do with it. What's so special about this patch of sand, though? The land itself isn't what matters. It's the project they're going to build on it. The resort. Exactly. That and the military expansion that hinges on Tamiya's new bill. I don't know if I get it, Aniki. What's the CIA gotta do with building a resort or a military base stuff? What, you don't know, Mikio? It's simple. The CIA, they want money. That's it, yeah. They're gonna make bank for the US government. Wow, you sure know a lot, Rikia. Sure a genius. That's not right at all. The point of this is to smoke out an arms smuggling syndicate, which has been undermining the US for years now, because the US wants to sell guns to Japan, I guess. Once the CIA gets them out into the open, they're gonna crush them once and for all. Turns out Nakahara, Daigo, and I were all just pawns in their plan. Oh, Kiryu was sad when he found out he's a pawn. I'm sad too now. How do you find out about all this? I heard it straight from Tamiya, the Minister of Defense. Tamiya? You remember Toma, his secretary? Well, yeah, I guess I was right. Toma is the guy from the beginning who showed up with Daigo at the Ryuda family office, if I recall correctly. I said a couple of episodes ago I don't remember what the fuck happens in this game. The plot gets so confusing. I'm just kidding. I remember everything perfectly. Except shit that happened 5 minutes ago. That I just for some reason can't remember. What do you mean save him? Toma learned too much about the connections between Tamiya and the CIA, so he decided to take matters into his own hands, and now the CIA wants him dead. Wait, but if Toma is mucking up the works, wouldn't it be better for Tamiya if the CIA actually offed him? That's not exactly Tamiya's style. He's far more honorable than that. Huh, and here I thought politicians wouldn't lift a damn finger if it wasn't gonna benefit them. Good to know there are some that actually give a shit. Yeah, don't say shit in front of my kids. Anyway, that's why I came back, to save Toma. Now I just need to figure out where he is. Fuck. Hello, Kiryu. It's me. Hey, any updates? Where are you now? What are you wearing? Back in Okinawa, I wanted to stop by the orphanage, but I'll be heading out to look for the Toma any minute now. Oh, Toma's already dead. There's no need. He'll be at the prefecture office with his advisors all day long. And tonight, while discussing the details of the resort deal, Kiryu, I'll expect this meeting to be quite lengthy. In fact, they'll more likely than not continue working through the night. Running in the night. As long as Thomas at the prefecture office, he'll be fine. In other words, you can rest easy for now. The real test will come tomorrow. Right. I'm not sure when the meeting will end, but whenever it does, Toma will instantly be in danger. Joji will undoubtedly strike at his most vulnerable moment. In other words, go do side quest or other shit, I don't know. I have someone keeping tabs on the meeting, though. I will contact you again when I learn where's Toma going. For today, try to get some rest for the battle ahead. Expect you'll need it. Oh, and be ready to leap into action at the drop of a hat tomorrow. Will do. Talk to you later, Tamiya. Farewell. Yo, what's up, kids? You got some more side quests for me? That was Tamiya. Sounded like Toma's gonna be tied up in a meeting until tomorrow. He's safe for now. Good, good. Gives you the... Son of a bitch. Another fucking cut? Damn it, I hate when episodes are being cut to pieces. I mean, I don't hate it, but just makes it harder to keep track of time. We're over fucking 30 minutes in. Who cares? I got time. Good, good. Gives you the chance to take a load off, spend some time with your kids. They missed you something fierce when you were gone. I have a comic book for Fat Guy. What's his name again? I could tell. I never seen him quite this pumped before. I'm sure they have tons they want to ask you. Like they sucks so much that the kids don't even come back in 4. Pisses me off. And 4 references them like once or twice. 5 references them a bit more, but not too much either. 5 actually references Sayama from Yakuza 2. But just once in a fucking cutscene. Still nice that they at least acknowledge her. Like, who knows, maybe she will come back in a Yakuza 8 and she'll get back with Kiryu and they'll live happily ever after or something like that. I would love for that to happen, especially with the old writer coming back, like I mentioned before. Because now that I think about it, the reason Sayama was written out of this game was because they didn't know what to do with Sayama, so they made her leave. Right? And my idea, and I was hoping that maybe with the old writer coming back, he would be like, oh, this is what you do with Sayama, dumbasses, bring her back. So maybe she'll come back. Also, something's not right with the shadows. Isn't it? Like this little girl who stands with her fucking arms like that. Isn't her shadow a bit too far behind? Second that. Anyway, Rikia, we should get going. Alright. Where to? A brothel? Just some overnight test at a hospital. Nothing too serious. I'll swing by tomorrow, okay? Yeah, sounds good. We'll be back after we drop the boss off, Aniki, later. Bye-bye. If I have to hear another word about Tokyo, I'm gonna puke, yo. Me too, yo. I don't know how Ayako-chan and Riona are still so into it. Guess girls like hearing about the big city or something. I wish Uncle Cass talked about wrestling matches in Tokyo instead. I guess I did took part in the Coliseum fights. Not a lot, but I did. I bet they show them on TV up there every single night. Maybe not every night. How would you know, huh? You're not an expert on Tokyo wrestling all of a sudden, Mitsuru. You never even been there. Well, neither have you. Shut the fuck up, piece of shit. Let's settle this in the ring. But we wrestle all the time. Can't we do something else for once? Come on, let's just go. Fine, but go easy on me this time. Yeah, no, whatever you say. Can I go save the game now? I'm really happy to be back here, but I don't want to fucking... I don't want to make this episode insane long. Uncle Cass, have you seen Taichi around? That's the fat kid's name. I saw him run off the beach with Mitsuo just now. What's up? It's his turn to do the shopping today, but he still haven't gone. Can't you talk some sense into him for me? Sure, just a second. Just a second, I'm gonna go save the game. I wish I would change into my normal shirt. All Taichi ever does is play. That fat motherfucker. Fat fuck. Doggy. Doggy's here too. Take the horn. Take it, Kiryu. Grab it with your fingers. Rip it out of the ground. Yes. Ooh, yes. Are there any other kids around the house? What's that? Nothing. Kiryu without shoes on? Like, imagine if Kiryu had shoes the color of his socks. Doesn't that immediately makes his outfit look better? But no, Kiryu's shoes are the same fucking color as his outfit. It's fucking awful. Kiryu knows nothing about fucking color patterns and shit. See, it would match with his belt. He has a black belt. Would match with his belt. But no, his color pattern is gray and red. That's it. No third color to add a bit of a distraction. Don't know if I ever told you my way of I guess putting outfits together, but you take a color that's kind of like a very doesn't stand out much. It could be like brown, gray, white, black. That's the primary color. In Kiryu's case, it's gray. Then the secondary color, the one that stands out, like some sharper color, like red, yellow, green, blue. Blue isn't very sharp, but whatever. Blue can also work, like a darker blue. But the problem I have with Kiryu's outfit, I don't know how I would change it. Like, first of all, like I just said, I would actually make his shoes the color of his, like, the darker, so they would stand out a bit more, instead of blending with the rest of his outfit. And I guess I would make his, like, pants a different color slightly. Maybe, like, he's, instead of the same shade of gray, it would, like, be varying shades of gray. I think it would look better. I don't know. Can I get my shirt back, my Hawaiian one? That was a better outfit. With that one, Kiryu had, like, brown pants and, like, different shade of brown shoes. Now, that was a good fucking color palette. Alright, whatever. Fucking making this episode super fucking long. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.